YouTube, Darren here. I haven't done a video in a while, so I decided I'd do something. What I'm going to do today is weld on a rack on the back of my Murray machine. I've got the Murray machine over here, and then I've got the rack right here. I'll try to do this as cheaply as possible, so I won't spend any money buying anything. So it's all got to be junkyard finds and stuff like that, or swaps, or trades from people. So this is something a friend of mine gave me that buys and sells engines and does kind of the same thing I do. And he said he didn't have the other pieces to it anymore, and he was getting rid of it, and he said, here, take it with you. So here we go. So I'm going to get this thing ready, and I got the welder just about set up, and I'll show you what I do and kind of give you a little shop update of just what I've done. That's it. Hang on. Okay. This is the Murray. Hold on just a second. I think that's pretty good right there. What I'm going to do is mount this onto the back. And I'm going to mount it right there. Just like that. Now this is a front rack off of an Eton ATV, one of those little bitty ones, and he had a bunch of junk going wrong with it, so they just tore it apart and scrapped it out and sold the engine and everything like he does, and gave me the rest of it. I may have like 8 tires too coming. So what I have done, this is a transmission bracket off of a Murray wide body riding mower. I'm trying to use scrap pieces and not have to buy any stock. So I'm going to use this. I've already got my bumper prepped. And hang on a second, I'll get my tape measure. There we go. So this is 8 inches. I got it measured. I'm going to center it. Got it all prepped, so it's going to be, this is going to be 3 inches. So 3 from 8 is 5, and 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So I'm going to leave 2.5 inches on either side, and that's what I'd had set up at 2.5, 2.5. Put the clamp back on. There we go. So I've got that set up. Let me unscrew this. I'll hold this for a second. I'll show you. And the reason I wanted to do it is just because it's really going to fit nicely. It's got the bolt hole right there that I can bolt the bracket, and then I'll put a support here and a support here, and I can actually weld and fill that hole in to make it stronger, and then I'll weld down these sides and tack it on a couple of spaces and do that. So hang on just a minute. Okay, now got all the stuff on, and yes, I actually wear this even when I'm just welding little stuff, because I've been burned before, and not like a burn, but like a UV burn under my arms from holding stuff up and welding kind of up underneath it. So I wear all of this. There's nothing worse than sunburn on your armpits. Alright, got my machine here. I don't think I've shown it to you once or twice. This is just a regular buzz box. Got it from Harbor Freight. It's 90 amp. Take the wire that comes with it and throw it away. And then I've got I've got Lincoln 35 flux wire inside it, and that's all you use, and it does fantastic with it. I got some other stuff and got a bunch of different stuff, but you just can't beat this thing. That's on. There's a tip. We'll squirt a little out so you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it. Normally you don't leave that much out. But this is just what do you think? I think I need to zap that side one more time. That looks good. Let me get it finished up and set up for the net. Okay, change of plan. I didn't like it that high, or I didn't like it that low, so I put on another piece of scrap metal to make it a little bit higher, and I'm going to get ready and we'll weld that on there. Give me an extra bracket on the back as well, and I can also hang stuff off of it. So here we go. And let's see, I've got 3 holes on the opposite side. I can fill them in, and that'll give it a good bit of strength. I'll run beads down here all the way around, and that should get everything together. Get my gloves on. And we got the juice. Let's burn some metal. Here we go. It actually shifted a little bit. Hey. And one more. that looks good. I hate to say it, but I think this is going to be a long video. Maybe 2 parts. Okay guys, we're back. Change of plans. This is what I have decided. The bolt-on is just not going to be what I want. So, I found me some old scrap stock. I'll put it here. I'm going to weld it in place. And then I'm going to slide the side mounts of the rack on the inside of it, and then I'm going to weld it all solid, and then you'll be able to sit on it. A person should be able to sit on the back of the rack with no problems if I decided to do something like that. So, like I said, afternoon projects always turn into monsters. Okay, now you can see that I've got them welded, and the reason I went ahead with that big stuff and decided not to trim it down, I think I can actually incorporate that into something else. And I need to wipe my screen off. It's getting foggy out here, or steamy. So that's what I got, and I'm just about through with this. It is freaking hot. Okay, this, I've got it setting on there. Let me back up a little bit and you can see it. And I am eyeballing it, trying to make sure that it is level. It appears to be. I've got the same height all the way across. I've got those pieces of rectangular stock up there to help me gauge everything. Now, the mower itself is sitting level. And this is just slightly off. Let's see. What we can do. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. And then again, I'm trying to make something square in a driveway that is on an incline to accommodate for the rain. On a vehicle that the tires have different amounts of air in them, more than likely. I think this is about as good as we're gonna get it today. So I'm going to get this guy welded on here and be done. So this is the finished product. Everything's all put on and finished up. I'm going to let it cool off, and I'm going to give it a coat of paint. But there was a couple of people I wanted to say thank you to. Steve S. Getchell, his channel, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. And here's another one, Keith 1212 OFX Box 36. Thanks for subscribing. 11111 IKE. Thanks for subscribing. Wade 3767's channel. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. That's it, man. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I guess I do need to show you. It's all finished and it's all good. So that's that. See y'all later.